What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Much love. I hope everybody's doing good. Please share, like, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But back on basketball, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. Got good views last time I did this, so I figured why not. I would have been on here live earlier, but got an inspection coming tomorrow, so I've been doing a little more cleaning. I should be pretty well done with that. Let's see. Two K. All right. Well, we had one person. All right, let's get to the gaming. Yes, we're playing my old favorite team from back in the day. Uh-oh, I might get whooped. Not really.
Alexis, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass
if
the
not,
ball, exploit
I think we should be
mismatches,
fine.
kick out. Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
I like this.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Fame. A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, we've got Booz Ellis. Kobe White is out there with ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both
Hey, Marty.
sides are
Big shout out to M&J Metal. Cheers, thank you.
And create quality looks.
Anybody that comes in or watches later, please go subscribe to Marty.
Be
He is awesome.
We see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
White goes in. Can't hit.
How did you miss that? You suck.
Giddey against Caldwell Pope. Off with the layup. Ball with it. Over in the corner, White. Here's Giddey. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the one.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Duncan.
Here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in.
And how about the body control?
Well, Giddey's my
to let the
go-to
defense
here.
alter that shot.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. Out to White. Releases. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Should have never shot that field.
For the field to start this one so far. Suggs against Ball. And it's Suggs missing.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And out of bounds is the Magic. Will gain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Collins checked in for Vucevic, and Jones subbed in for Ball. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
The Bulls leading. Buzelis with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Passes to Giddey. Takes a 3. It's good from long range.
Money.
Giddey's got 5 here.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need.
Oh, wide open.
The floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Here's Williams. Kicks it to Collins. 5 on the clock. Jones against Anthony. Jones, no luck. The Magic trail by 3. To the right side. Now, here's Suggs.
Playing good defense.
Defended by Dosumu. Here's Vitadze. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Oh!
Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like
I tried.
that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls out front. They lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So the Magic, their last game, a win against Indiana. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Caldwell-Pope, and it's Black in at the 3-second.
They settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Anthony, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, crap.
Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Knocked away.
Oh.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Chicago, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
If I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to.
You got to be kidding me.
when it matters.
You hating. I'd make that damn shot all day.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A decent threat from outside. It's big for Anthony's confidence when he's knocking down those shots.
Ball kicks to White. From deep, Herder. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
I got something for him, damn it.
His first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Magic trail by 4. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Carries it from 3-point range.
The defense a step slow.
Won't let me shoot inside, I'll shoot 3 pointers.
Anthony in the corner. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, Anthony certainly doesn't lack confidence. Spectacular move right there to free himself up.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front
I'll need a timeout.
Next to us is dad, Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
4 on the clock. With the teardrop. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. Has to be Johnson. Giddey against Wagner. The pass to Suggs. Over Williams. Kept alive Orlando. Wagner finds Suggs. From outside, off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Basket good. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a
little
big part of the
breathing room.
ride. They've been able to get these good looks.
There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7
I
shots
don't
to get
believe
those
he
3.
made that.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. That will be their second of
Oh,
this
there we go.
5-game road trip. Here's Smith. Finished off the break.
I meant to dunk it, but he didn't do
By
it.
11.
I messed it up.
Have they gotten hot here in the second quarter? No wonder they're in front.
Here's Suggs. Traps in the tray.
Oh,
Suggs has got 9 points.
all
Well,
right.
with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Nick, are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead after a soft. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Back to it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. give him some different looks.
They've got Kobe White. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Banchero. And the shot goes down. Banchero's got the first basket of the second half.
I don't buy that.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And it's Vucevic missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers.
They're playing good defense.
Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Goodness.
For 3. And as we see Suggs,
we got a game on our hands, though.
More of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
With a short break in the action.
Oh, you son of a...
To send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach DeMar Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court.
They got me working.
All right, David, thank you.
Where is all my supporters at?
Wagner against Giddey. And it's Wagner missing. The Bulls leading by 5. To the middle. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Suck.
Caldwell Pope.
Trade him. Oh my God, he sucks.
Not a great start to the second half. 1-4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the
Good,
coaches
my
go
first
to
wall,
outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows that they're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of the game when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the clock. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Out to the right wing. Here's Buzelis. Bangs home the trifecta. Buzelis has got 6.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Black.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Herter on the wing. Jones for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Here's Black, defended by Jones. Anthony left side, over White. And the shot is long. Chicago leading by 6. Passes it to Collins. From deep, Herter drills it from outside. Herter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Wagner, and it's Chicago with
Not
the
today,
rebound.
sir.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Buzelis' shot is good.
How about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 10. 8 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. White the pass to Jones. No over. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 8. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
31.
Damn. Close game.
And now
Good
let's go back
defense.
to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, underneath in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. Down low. He gets it in there. Dosunmu's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. The Magic trail by 10. Anthony taking his time here. There's the lob to Carter. Up high, stuff the alley-oop.
Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's
ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Over in the corner, White. No good from the
White sucks. I shouldn't even have done that.
Managed
Damn
to
it.
overcome an off game from him off
White needs to be traded.
Pope with a wide open look, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Assisted.
Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Chicago making some changes.
I was fouled. What are you
He's
talking
checked in
about?
for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Cole Anthony. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Suggs against Giddey. And the Bulls
Oh,
with another
come
miss.
on.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, hell.
This offense is rolling. They've been assertive.
We
but
got
they're
a
also
game,
playing
yo.
under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Back to Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Giddey.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Chicago is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And coming down this stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go forward.
There ain't no way he
That's
made
not going to
that.
happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh,
Chicago
stinking
calls
way.
timeout. They're ahead by 1. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Josh Giddey.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over
Only got 11
60% of
points.
his attempts. They've been working around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation, but you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
The feed to Banchero. Goes back up. Gonzalez grabs the board. Bulls leading by 3. And there's the pass to White. And it's Giddey in the corner. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Suggs.
Let that go too early.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Giddy against Caldwell Pope. Here's Buzelis. Yes!
Incredible. The rookie Buzelis coming through at the biggest moment of the game.
Damn, we got a good game going. Leading by 3 points.
They're down.
Closest game yet.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go.
Oh, you mother.
Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Tied it up. Son of a.
Used to these big moments from his college days.
Oh, no.
Should stay low here.
And finished off by Wagner.
And this is why they
Oh, hell,
Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
Here's Ball. Orlando.
Oh, you missed that.
If they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Oh, hell, I'm going to get my first loss.
Hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
That's okay.
And it's Orlando's ball.
They say, no, I'm the guy on the right difficulty
So they
setting.
choose to intentionally foul.
I can be beat.
Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, any team would see benefit from adding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to their roster. He does a little of everything and just wants to help us.
Well, I need a quick three-pointer.
Those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hand.
Well, they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third team foul. Shooting for Orlando.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Didn't get it.
And so the big win by Orlando.
Well, they beat me.
They break the
A big shout out to Lovely and Beautiful Piece of Love TV. Thank you for coming in. Much love. Well, lost my first game on this season.
Everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks.
There you got
So
me.
now for Greg Anthony,
Damn it.
Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
All right,
See
y'all.
you
I'm gonna
next
take a
time.
short break. I need one. I need a break. Oh, I work, came home, cleaning, getting ready for an inspection. Started this, just lost, so I need a break. Not that, you know, I'm kind of glad I lost, honestly. I know I got it on the right difficulty. But anyway. That was a good game. What we got next? The Nets. I'm 4-1. They're 2-2. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a short break. I will be in the chat. This string did way better last time I played this game, but well, hell, that's how it goes. I gotta put my shoes on to walk to the bathroom because my carpet's wet. I cleaned it today. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly what I did, but I about drove myself crazy. I took something down. I'm not going to say what, but something in this apartment I took down. Lost the damn screw for it, so I had to rig something up. It worked, but I don't think anybody will ever notice. But yeah, it drove me crazy though. I don't know where in the hell it went. I thought I might have knocked it in the sink. It went down the drain. It didn't. Long story short, thought it went in the refrigerator. It didn't. Pull something else. I don't know where in the hell it went. It vanished. I was so aggravated about that. But anyway, I fixed it, so it doesn't really. I guess the ghost took it. I don't know. Weird. But anyway, y'all, I'll be right back. In about 3 minutes. 34 minutes. I'll be right back. We're gonna play another one. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Oh, let's try another one. I'm about ready to chill out and not do a damn thing, y'all. A long couple days. Box receives blank 80, I don't think so. No. That wasn't a good trade for me.
Okay. Green.
Good job.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
I love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I can go.
He dunked on again. Oh. Good try,
Oh,
man.
I got one right.
That's all right. That's all right. Got a little over.
The borough of Brooklyn. That's the location for the Bulls. The big fella with a touch as soft as a feather. Nikola Vucevic getting locked in and ready to lead the... Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Josh Giddey, Kobe White out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. And for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason doors.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite unequivocally? You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
Claxton against White. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. 4-3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
They get it back.
Get it. There we go.
And it's the Bulls' ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Ball. Left side, Giddey. Over Williams. And that one's good. Giddey.
Big shout out Sandy's and
boy, the confidence will rise if he
Kayla.
can make these catch and shoot opportunities.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Ball.
Give me the
off the
rock.
left iron.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
To the inside. Here's Thomas. And he takes a fantastic lead pass. Up strong for the slam.
No, ma'am.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden.
I shouldn't have done that.
Consider in that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Harris LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden.
All right, I need to get it together here. I'm getting a little
Here in the
aggravated.
first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Russell against Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 5 points.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with a head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. It's blocked.
Get that out of
Guys
here.
like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Ball with it. The three is up.
Oh, you should have made that.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wilson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly
Oh,
tell
we might have another close game.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Jalen Wilson at the line 2 times.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Dosunmu, the pass to Ball.
There we go.
Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Alonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
How are you a sneaky 6'6"? I think that's pretty noticeable.
Back to Johnson. Ball with the rebound.
Sneaky.
Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Dosunmu. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nets trail by 4. Melton passes to Wilson.
Now the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Jalen Wilson at the line 2 times.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And so here is Chicago. Pass the Ball. Smith outside. On the wing, Jones. Now Collins. Guarded by Sharp.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
14.
Chicago ahead, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the...
Well, let's get it going.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to
White
watch.
is a terrible player,
Game
I
plan to
swear.
perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Well, at least the D was going for it.
Okay.
He got to the ball just a moment late.
Oh, got me for goaltending
White
again.
pass to Williams. Outside Herter. From the arc. He drops it from range. Herter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again!
Damn, that's what y'all get playing with me.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Russell against White. Russell, the pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Back to Herter. Clock at 4. Over Thomas. Herter can't hit. Nets trail by 6. Outside Russell. And the three-pointer.
Oh, my goodness.
Russell's got his second basket on the night.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Here's Herter. Some solid defense from
Claxton.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Damn, 6'8", good God.
Williams against Giddey. Williams passes to Melton. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Smith with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Oh, that's my fault.
The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Back to Melton. Pass to Johnson. The three. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Smith. Yet to see a basket from deep. Giddey. And Watford pulls it down. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Jones from outside. And Watford pulls it
come
down.
on, he's wide ass open. He should have hit
Now the
that.
Nets on the break. Here's Johnson. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Jones drives in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
If you give him
There we
any
go.
sort of space, he's going to attack.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Melton. That shot is off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead. They lead by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They led by 2 after the first. Looking at the Bulls, Kenny, give us your take.
They're running a smooth offense.
And that should...
Well, y'all, I think the next live stream I do, unless something changes, I'll be back doing the Legos and hoping for a good stream.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing.
Which this is, I got 2 of my favorite people in this stream, so we'll call it a success.
It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle.
Bam, there you go.
Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Nets trail by 7. Williams on the wing. Thomas outside. Pass to Russell. Tipped. White looking it over. From deep, Giddey. Knocks down the long
Giddey. There you go.
Giddey's got 7 points.
Well, the strength is not the 3 ball, but boy, the confidence to let it fly when you see a good opportunity. Go ahead, Josh Giddey.
Russell from outside. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Vucevic with a steal. And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside
We got a
and
nice
finishes
little lead
with
now.
power.
Here's Russell. And then Russell.
Ooh,
Russell.
That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They
I
needed
didn't
that.
like that.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Chicago calls timeout.
Didn't like that one little bit.
Wilson's checked in for Williams. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Fifth best, Nick Claxton.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Chicago leading by 12. Inside, here's Collins. And then
There
it's
you
Collins
go.
with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size and
I think it made him
athleticism by
mad.
Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to DeSumo. Back to Ball. And here is Williams. There's Herter with the three. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 12. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton.
Okay.
Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Outside, Williams. Right side, Herter. And he drives in. Misses from close range. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Thomas passes to Russell. Second chance shot. Chicago with a rebound.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Pass to Ball. Over Claxton. And again,
How do
no
you
good
miss
by
that?
Chicago.
Come
And
on.
Brooklyn shooting a disappointing 38%. Wilson passes to Russell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
It's Herter on the wing. Outside, Williams. Knocks it down from
Damn,
distance.
Williams.
Bulls lead by 13. We've gone
I
about
thought
three
you
and a
were
half
terrible.
minutes here
How'd
into
you
the
hit a
third.
three-pointer?
Pass to Claxton. Back to Thomas. With the 10-footer. It's good.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
5 ticks left in the third. DeSumo for 3. Oh, and he hits
and got it.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the fourth period.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Chicago ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the
I'm
fourth
whooping
quarter
them.
for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Well, the game before this, I lost, but redeeming myself a little bit.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
That was pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Nets trail by 14. On the court for Chicago. They've got Jalen Smith. Ball is out there
What's
with
up
Trey
this
Jones.
other hand?
Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They get it back. Sharp. And Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
And that one's good. Giddey. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Johnson for three. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Some changes for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Smith, and it's White in for Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. Williams defending. Here's Buzelis. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Nets trail by 19. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Johnson passes to Watford. And he jams it home with authority.
Damn.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked.
That
I can't
was
believe
nasty.
he pulled that off in a real game.
Hey.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Up top ball. Over Melton. And the Bulls get it back. Pass to Buzelis. Fires the three. Sharp grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Melton. The shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Chicago leading by 15. Here's Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Ball with it. Watford covering. It's Giddey on the wing. There's the triple. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Brooklyn calls timeout. They trail by 18. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Wow, he did exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much-needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Watford.
Get that out of here.
From Williams.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Lonzo Ball.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Watford gets the bucket.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Herder can't hit. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. To the paint. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Seriously, at the end of the game.
And Brooklyn with possession here.
Yeah, I don't even
Sharp
care.
passes to Russell.
Out of time, it don't matter. Are you just gonna run the clock out? You do that.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win.
Well, I lost the game before this, but I beat the crap out of them. So.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
All right, that's a wrap on that. Dude, I think I'm about to get off of here. I think I'm just gonna chill and relax the rest of the evening. I need to, damn. Whew. Yeah, play a Patience next. Let's see, what are they? 2 and 3. Yeah. What was Orlando? 2 and 4. I'm surprised I lost that one, but alright, y'all. I'm gonna give a couple shout outs before I get off of here. It ain't many. We'd have too many people stop in, which is weird. I had a good amount of views. Well, I don't know, 70 views or something last time I played this, but big shout out to M&J Metal, Peace and Love TV, love y'all. And Sandy and Michaela, thank you for coming in, much love. But I'm hopping off of here, y'all. More to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I'll see you later. Much love, y'all.